Use the table at the top of the worksheet to help you answer the questions below. Here are a few example problems to help you along the way. Number 1 says 6 1/3 yard is equal to how many feet? First, let's identify on the chart the conversion from yards to feet. 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. Now, this problem has a whole number and a fraction that we're working with, so we are going to chunk this problem into 2 parts. Let's focus on the 6 to begin. 6 yards is equal to how many feet? And we will set up what we know from the table. 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. We can cross multiply to find the answer. 6 times 3 divided by 1. 6 times 3 is equal to 18. And 18 divided by 1 is 18. Now we're not quite done because we need to work on that third now. We will do the same thing we did before. 1/3 yard is equal to how many feet? Let's use that conversion above. 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. Then let's cross multiply. 1/3 times 3 divided by 1. I know that 1/3 times 3 is the same as adding 1/3 3 times. 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 is equal to 3/3, which is also equal to 1. Now we just need to divide by 1, and that gives you 1. 18 plus 1 is 19, so our answer is 19 feet. Number 2, 78 inches is equal to how many feet? Let's first find the inches to feet conversion in our chart. 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. So let's start there. 78 inches is equal to how many feet? We know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. Let's cross multiply. 78 times 1 divided by 12. 78 times 1 is 78 divided by 12. I can't do that in my head, so I will use long division. 78 divided by 12. I know that 78 does not go into 12 evenly, but I know that 12 times 6 is 72. Let's see what is left over. 8 minus 2 is 6. 7 minus 7 is 0. We have 6 left over, and we know that 6/12 is equivalent. So 6/12 times 12 is 6 and 0. So this is our answer. However, I would like to simplify 6/12. I know that 6 is half of 12, so you can also write this as half. My answer is 6 and 1/2. You can also write this as 6.5. I will accept both. Number 3, this is a word problem, and it says, Ezra walks 1.5 miles a day. How many feet does he walk in 2 days? Let's first underline the important information. Ezra walks 1.5 miles a day. How many feet does he walk in 2 days? Well, he walks 1.5 miles, and we need to figure out how much he walks in 2 days. So let's start there. 1.5 miles in 2 days. So what's 1.5 times 2? I can again work with the whole number and then the fraction. 1 times 2 is 2, and 1/2 times 2 is the same as adding 1/2 twice. And that equals 2 halves or 1 whole. 2 plus 1 is 3. So Ezra walks 3 miles in 2 days, but we need to convert it into feet because the question says how many feet does he walk in 2 days? What is 3 miles converted into feet? Let's look above for that conversion. Looks like 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet, so I will set it up accordingly. 1 mile is equivalent to 5,280 feet. Cross multiply. 3 times 5,280 divided by 1. In order to do this big multiplication problem, I will set it up this way. 5,280 times 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, and 3 times 5 is 15. So we just multiplied, now we divide to find out that 15,840 divided by 1 is 15,840. Whew, so our answer is 3 miles is equivalent to 15,840. So our answer is exactly that. Ezra walks 15,000.